guys. I was prepared. First and foremost, I'd like to take a minute and thank the pastor for his time and his family for sharing his time with us. I'd also like to take a moment and thank everybody that sent us their love and their prayers and their care. Everybody, we appreciate it. Without it, I don't know where we would be. We've all lost someone. Whether it be a brother or sister, a mother or father, or a friend, we've all felt the loss and the pain that it brings with it. Every loss is different. There's no loss that's greater. There's no loss that's easier to deal with. And really, there's no words to console somebody that's lost someone. It's always different, and we've always felt different. I've lost children, I've lost family, I've lost friends. And I've known the loss of people that were near and dear to me. It's never easy to explain, and it's never easy to deal with. I found a really good scripture that helps explain it to me. The scripture is simple. It's Psalm 116:14. It says, I will fulfill my vow to the Lord in the presence of all his people. I have vowed to be a husband, to love my wife, and provide for my wife in any way that she needs. I have vowed to be a good father to the best of my abilities, and to provide for my children and be there for my children and perform my duties according to the Lord to make sure that they are fully taken care of. I've wrestled with the anger, I've wrestled with the regret, and I've wrestled with the resentment. Every time I go into prayer and deep thought, the Lord finds me there and reminds me that I am not alone, and that I am not to blame, and that his perfect will always will come to pass. I didn't choose to let my son pass away. The Lord our God continuously reminds me that I am not the only father who's lost a child. Our Father set the precedence when he freely gave his only son to die on the cross for our sins and be the shining example for what it's like to truly love. He chose to use his son, not only as an example of what it's like to freely give, but to love unconditionally. So when I think about the hurt and all of the other feelings that I have, I'm reminded of how important it was for a father to give up his only son to a fate that suffered far worse than my son suffered. Though my son didn't live long, our love for him will last forever. My son will forever live in heaven with our Lord God. My father, my grandmother, Kelsey's mom, Kelsey's grandfather and grandmother, and most importantly, his big sisters that I lost many years ago. I'm reminded of their passing in this difficult time. Believe me when I say that it's never easy to lose a child. I personally feel like our Father weeps with us as we weep in the loss of a beautiful soul. The only thing that keeps us going is the precious blessings that are here today. My beautiful daughter Maeve and my beautiful daughter Deidre give us purpose and ease the pain of losing such a beautiful soul. It's not easy. A scripture that my wife and I have found that is helping us deal with the situation at hand is John 14:1-4. It reads, let not your hearts be troubled. Believe in God. Believe also in me. In my Father's house are many rooms. If it were not so, would I have told you that I go to prepare a place for you? And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again, and will take you to myself, that where I am, you may be also. And you know the ways where I'm going. This scripture is special because it's a son knowing his fate, speaking of his father, and caring for others. We will never know what our son would have grown up to be. I'd like to think he would have grown up to be a good man that loves Jesus as we love Jesus. This world is hard, and the struggles we face are trying. But if I was to ask everybody in this room to take anything from my wife, my children, my family, and everybody else that is suffering along with us, takes away from this is that God only gives us what we can handle. So obviously he thinks we are all very strong and steadfast in his love and the ways he expects us to deal with each other. My family and I truly appreciate all the love and care that you all have given us. As you have opened your hearts to us, we ask that you keep your hearts open to the Lord our God's will. Thank you so much for your time. And thank you so much for the care and consideration you've shown all of us. We hope that in our troubles, we will find strength in the Lord our God, and that we will continue to strive to live life for the Lord. We are so happy that the Lord has guided us to join this church many years ago and come back home to be with the church that he has led us to be with. In our moment of sadness, we only hope that people that have to deal with loss and anger and regret can find someone to share it with, as we have everybody here to share it with us. We love you, Oliver, and we will miss you.